Hi, my name's Damien Carney and I'm JOICO's International Artistic Director, and welcome back to my Drab to Fab series. I'm not alone. You may notice I have an incredible lady who's not only an incredible actress, but she knows everything to do with fashion. She has her own style, and we're going to be picking the brain of Ashley Madekwe.
Hi.
And she knows exactly when it comes to creating the right look with the right hair.
I'm here today with Damien to talk about wardrobe tips and try and combine your look here with your outfit and match it to the hair that you have. Damien's going to create the hair and it's going to be fabulous. And I'm going to use his look to inspire the wardrobe tips I'm going to give to you today.
So the interesting thing, Ashley, and by the way, this is Brooke, our first model, is that there are different degrees of curl. You know, they can be very buoyant, that they come away from the head. They can be very languid, that they need encouragement. But most commonly, they lack kind of moisture, or maybe there's excess moisture. There's the word, definition. So we talked about the look. We know what we're doing. Let's get on with it. So I've applied the K-Pack Restorative Styling Oil, which is a lightweight oil, which is going to be excellent for eliminating frizz. And at all costs, avoid doing this. The more you mess with the hair, the more you might set the hair in a natural position that is really a little unflattering and probably isn't the look that you want. Let's talk about the tools that you're going to use to dry your hair. One of my favorites to accelerate is to quite simply use a diffuser. I particularly like to use the little prongs in the diffuser to rest the hair very gentle. Option 2 on very, very unruly, frizzy hair, what I would do is probably section the hair off. I comb it through lightly and then I wrap it around my fingers, and then what I do is quite simply allow the hair to coil. This is going to give you a little bit more of a defined look, and you could dry that with a diffuser or let the hair dry naturally. Now, you may all be familiar with the hairdryer. It's got different controls, not only speed, but also heat. So I'm going to work it very, very slow with a medium temperature. I think it's kinder, slower, and the hair's going to look a lot better as an end result, and ultimately your hair will be much healthier. I like to spread the dryer over the entire area rather than doing a spot at a time. I think that the hair texture kind of has a nicer feel to it, and also you're going to get a lot more consistency. My little tip is don't over dry the hair. When you over dry the hair, you're zapping moisture out of the hair. And with this texture, it's paramount that we leave the hair just slightly moist, just so it can dry naturally and let nature take over. Remember, if you want your style to look a little bit more glamorous, opt for a side parting. And a very low side parting looks incredibly glamorous and very now. Want your hair to look a little bit more youthful, a little bit more day wear, go for a center parting. Always work with the way that the hair naturally wants to fall. When you do that, your end result's going to be so much better. Here's another little tip, particularly around the hairline where you might require a little bit more control. Take the hair, and what you're going to do is you're going to kind of work it backwards, work it forwards. So what I'm going to do is just to simply loosely wave the hair. Here's a great tip. You can use these clips that you can pretty much get anywhere around the world. And I'm simply going to place them in very lightly. So really what you're doing is you're setting the hair in this very light, easy formation. You don't need to be perfect, you don't want it too perfect, but this is just going to give me a little bit more control. I'll take the diffuser, and then what I will do then quite simply is to dry the hair. Once the hair is dry, I'll take those out and then I'll use my fingers. Your hands are the best tool that you can ever have. I find them much better than a comb or a brush because they simply don't disturb the hair. So there you go. I've used the diffuser, an excellent form of really getting a very beautiful natural wave pattern, but also the hair has volume and separation that it didn't have before. Now what I'd recommend is choose the right product to kind of finish and dress the hair off. What I'm going to do is use one of my favorites for shine and separation, and that's our K-Pack Protect and Shine Serum. Really work the product in. It's almost as if there's nothing there, but it leaves you the right amount to simply dress the top layer of the hair, which is prone to frizz. Here, it looks great. And here, your hands are the best tool ever, because what they do is they break up the hair, but without disturbing the hair texture too much. I simply open up the fingers and lightly and carefully loosen up the hair and push it back up. Wow, look at that incredible separation that you've got through there. You can simply adapt this technique by simply pulling the hair away. Taking the hair away and fastening it very loosely in the nape really kind of gives it a very kind of day wear or evening wear. Go higher with your ponytail and it gives you that little bit more lift and more confidence. You can simply take all of the hair, twist it, and allow all of that to simply do its own thing and become very, very loose. Your choices are endless.
We're back with Brooke. Her hair's all finished. I love it. I think when you've got big hair like this, you really don't need to work too hard with the rest of your outfit. You don't look like you're trying too hard. And that's why this outfit is great. It really complements Brooke's shape. She's got a great body. It's very simple, it's very chic, but it's edgy because you've got the black leather. She's also kicked it up a notch with her black pattern stilettos, which are almost the same as mine, matching. If she wanted to go even further and make it even sexier, you could make it strapless.
Wow, Ashley, I love Brooke. You've done an incredible job. I'd expect that from you because you've got great taste.
Oh, thanks.
What I love is that opposites work. You know, sometimes like you were saying, something that has volume or a lot of voluminous shape, when you're working on something that's a little bit lean, I think it kind of makes it look very refreshing. Love it, love it, love it. If you got it, celebrate it. If you haven't, work it and make it better. Check us out on the website, look for great tips and techniques, and it's goodbye from all of us.
Bye.